From Anderson Field on the campus of Marshfield High School, this is boys varsity lacrosse action today between the Duxbury Dragons, who are on the road today, visiting the Marshfield Rams. Should be a very entertaining matchup, first of the year, first in a couple years for these programs. And we are just ready to get underway right now. And the face-off, Rams control off of the whistle, Couples with the ball. Ethan Couples, fresh off of a football season. Works the ball down to Healy, Aiden Healy. Fresh from hockey, back to Jared Wright. Jared Wright in possession, holding. Looking to make his move to the middle, harassed there. Ball's loose. And possession being battled for at midfield, and it's loose, and it's going to be picked up there by Scholes for the Rams. Big hit there early on by Jared Wright. And they get a man on the loose. Stepping right in front, and you get your first goal of the season. We're underway early, and the Rams don't waste any time. Dan Kane steps out, the junior. Connects with his first shot on goal of the season. Stepped in. A little banged up coming out of that one, but he's got his first goal. Marshfield jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Big hit generated by Jared Wright at midfield in a battle for possession. Ends up in the stick of Kane. Takes it all the way down and deposits it into the Duxbury net. Marshfield on the run again right now. Ball loose and controlled by Shepler. And up the field we come. Duxbury holds, goes behind the net. Ball in the hands of Will Nolan. Now back over to Nagel. Nagel works his way out. Duxbury in the road, we'll call it charcoal. Rams in their home whites. Duxbury on the move right now. That's Ryan Schmidt. Ball ends up back on the left-hand side, and pass goes behind the net. Ball moving around quickly. Rams playing some good D to start out, holding their positions. And we got our first shot. Jake Mastrangelo makes his first save of the season. He's playing his first game in net as a varsity goaltender in Lacrosse. Coach was very impressed with him. And Duxbury still working the ball behind the net. And it's Aben who turns. Grady Aben scores his first goal of the season. We're even at 1. 2 minutes played from Anderson Field and Marshfield. David Snow with you on Marshfield Community Television on a beautiful afternoon for the first lacrosse game of the season. Traditional power Duxbury on the road against a Ram program that gets a good test right out of the chute in their first game in the Patriot League for lacrosse. Face off now. For the Rams, it's going to be Jackson Hanahan. And he was able to pry that ball away. Ball ends up in the hands of Castrud. Now comes to midfield. It's Hanahan taking it all the way down. Quackenbush able to make the pass to Couples. Couples sends it behind the net. And Couples in control again. Gets the pass out to Scholes. Ian Scholes working his way in, defended nicely there. Pass runs across to Wright. Jared Wright gets it over to Couples. Couples holds, sets. Takes a look. Sends it behind the net to the X area. And loose ball now, turnover behind the net. Picked up by Duxbury by the goaltender. That's Colby Sheehan. He's a senior. And he's going to spread things out and start the offense with a little breakout here. He looks, Gets a pass down to Biggins. Biggins carries the long stick. Sends a pass up top. And Nagel with it. Nagel sends it behind the net to Lemieux. Lemieux now back to Nolan. Nolan playing the role of quarterback behind the net. Looking to set things up. Sends it all the way out now to Coppola. And now it's in the hands of Coppola again. Coppola sends it back to Nolan. Nolan to Lemieux. Lemieux in possession behind the net, being harassed there. He's going to turn, look to fire. And quick save there. Duxbury maintains possession. That's Ryan Nagel. Ryan Nagel with a burst of speed. Getting taken down there by Casey Trodden, who knows a little bit about defense from the football field. Coppola, speedy. Sends it behind the net. Nolan, Holden, Will Nolan, one of the captains here. We've got a whistle. And Marshfield's taking a 1-minute penalty against Casey Trodden. So Duxbury will be a man up. And Duxbury possessing with a man up now, working the ball around. Ball up top to Nagel. Nolan. Nagel. Back up top, Ryan Nagel. And down low, man running through the middle, and he scores. That's Ryan Nagel. Little give and go there. Duxbury goes up with the man up. They take the lead at 2-1, 6:49 to go. We'll be back to even strength. 2-1. Early in the first quarter here, coming to you from Anderson Field on the campus of Marshfield High School. So it'll be Jackson Hanahan in the circle for the Rams. Referee making an adjustment to the cones. Extending the field. So we'll get an official's timeout. And without any further delay, we will have the face-off. The battle begins. And on the ground we go. And got a call that's going to go against the Rams, and Duxbury will have possession. Lemieux holds it behind the net. Nolan to Lemieux. He's content to play it behind the net right now with Nagel. Second goal scorer for the Dragons. He's going to make his move. Harass there. Good pass right out front. Great save by Mastrangelo. Lacrosse newcomer in net for the Rams. He's impressed the coaches. Pass comes all the way out. John Nagel. And the Rams are going to take over possession. .550 to go in this first quarter. Stonick brings it across midfield. And the offensive zone takes a heavy hit there, and ball comes loose. So a heavy hit. Ball ends up all the way down now in the Ram end and possessed by Casey Trodden, who's going to bring it up with a pass to Couples at midfield. Couples got a head of steam. He's looking. Gets a pass over to Helfrich. Back out to Couples. Finds Scholes. Scholes possesses to Couples, Ethan Couples. At the 5-minute mark of the first quarter, taking his steps. Being harassed there by Nagel. A quick pass attempt out in front, looking for Dan Kane. Couldn't connect. Kane went down. And Duxbury on the move. And ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Ram ball with 4.5 to go in this first quarter. Schultz up to midfield. Gets it to Jared Wright, who takes a heavy hit. And we got a penalty for a hit from behind. So the Rams will go to a man up. 1 minute penalty. It's going to go against Jack Markley for the cross check. So 1 minute of man up for the Rams. Trailing 2-1, 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Couples over to Kane. And ball on the ground. Couples going to scoop it up. Reset. Sends it to Aiden Healy. Aiden Healy gets it out to Dan Kane. Dan Kane in possession. Back to Healy. Picked up by Couples. And pass goes over the head of Jared Wright and out of bounds. It'll be Duxbury position. Duxbury holding possession, trying to run this penalty over. Duxbury on the move and ball knocked loose. And going to end up back in the hands of the goaltender. Duxbury on the move. Casey Trodden just dispossesses the Dragons. Takes control with the long stick, takes a couple of hits, and gets the pass away. Castrud got the ball up to Quackenbush. Brady Quackenbush sends a pass over the head. You can hear the crowd screaming for offside. I think it's going to go unheard. And The Rams will take possession after an offside call against the Dragons. So the Rams are in possession. Couples gets it to Jared Wright. Sends it to Helfrich. Couples. Healy. Back to Kane. Kane gets it to Stonick. Back to Kane. Quick pass inside. Jared Wright fires. Goes over the net. Dragons going to take possession now. It's Lees. Now the Rams have been awarded possession with 2:10 left in the first quarter, trailing 2-1. Jared Wright holds. Gets it to Eansholes. Back to Jared Wright. Jared Wright looking. Over to Couples. I got a penalty. At least there's a flag on the field. We'll get an explanation. 30-second delay of game penalty. It's going to go against Duxbury. So 30-second penalty. Duxbury will go with the man up. 1:52 to go first quarter. Duxbury looks to increase their lead. Moving the ball around nicely with the man up. Here's his shot. Hits the post. Ends up in the hands of Ryan Smith. Moving the ball around again. Ball's loose. Quick swing at it there. Penalty is up on the Rams. Look to get to even here. Quick shot goes wide. Duxbury maintains possession. Big save from Mastrangelo right there, and he had Lemieux right at the doorstep, wide open. Mastrangelo equal to the task. Big stop there, keeping the score at 2-1. We're inside of a minute to go, first quarter. Lemieux. Nagel with the ball up top. Nagel moving in for a shot. He fires. Saved by Jake Mastrangelo. A phrase I hope to get used to saying. Will Nolan now with a big pass in the middle. And another big stop by Mastrangelo. Picks it up. Maintains possession. Takes a look. Makes the outlet pass. Markley. Gets it to midfield, to Castrud. Castrud holding, 10 seconds to go. Got to be quick. Quackenbush finds some open room, looking for Dan Kane. Ball's loose, and that's going to do it for the quarter. So after one quarter, Duxbury 2, Marshfield 1. Coming to you live from Anderson Field.
Just another reminder, folks, please put your masks on while you are in the stadium. That is an MIAA rule. Please remember to put your masks on. Thank you.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
Getting ready for the second quarter here from Anderson Field in Marshfield. Duxbury 2, Marshfield 1 after one quarter. Goals for Duxbury from Grady Aben, and Nagel. Ryan Nagel in this case, as we have multiple Nagels on the Dragon team, 3 of them in fact. So it was Ryan Nagel, the junior. And for Marshfield, to open the scoring tonight, it was Dan Kane with the goal for the Rams. So second quarter action. We've switched ends. Rams will be looking into the sun in their white shirts. Duxbury in the dark road uniforms. And we've got a face-off. And Marshfield comes away with it. We've got a quick save there, quick shot by Healy, and the save was made by Sheehan. And now Duxbury in possession, looking to move things downfield quickly. That's Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith. Ball comes behind the net to Glass. Glass out to Nagel. Nagel spins around. Gets it out to Lemieux. Lemieux to Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith holds. Looking to find an opening. Sends it up and over and into the soccer goal. It'll be possession for the Rams. Casey Trodden retrieves the ball. Just underway in the second quarter. 2-1 Duxbury. Jake Mastrangelo's carrying the ball out. Over to Ethan Couples. Couples looking to carry. Being harassed there by Ryan Smith. He steps around him, steps around Nagel. Try to lay a check on him. Now he's Ethan Couples on the run. Taking a few whacks there. Gets the ball right into the hands of Helfrich. Helfrich holds. Sets the offense. Stands in the X area. He's got Healy with him. And turns, spins, defended well. Gets the ball out to Schultz. Schultz over to Jared Wright. Jared Wright. Now to Healy. Healy to Schultz. Schultz with a pass to Jared Wright. 10 minutes to go, second quarter. Jared Wright holds, defended by Coppola. Takes a whack. Pass goes down and then retrieved quickly by Helfrich. Comes all the way up top to Scholes. Ian Scholes gets it to Couples. Couples moves to his left, turns, takes a whack. Scholes to Jared Wright. Jared Wright turns, and there's your penalty. Flag flies in the air. Quick shot attempt. So we've got a penalty. So a man up for the Rams after a long possession. They'll be looking to even this game at 2. Interference call, 30-second penalty. That goes against Shepler, one of the captains from the Dragons. "30 seconds of man up for the Rams. Duxbury's got to get a man out of the defensive zone. So it's Wright to Couples. Takes a look around. Couples to Wright. Quick shot and a goal. Rams goal scored by the captain, Colby Helfrich, on the man up. We're all tied up at 2. Colby Helfrich's turn. Fired it home. Not much Colby Sheehan could do on that one. So Helfrich Evens this one up at 2. So the Rams score the first goal in both quarters. And Rams control the faceoff. Another faceoff won by Jackson Hanahan. Quackenbush holds up top. Gets it to Grindle, Ethan Grindle. To Scholes. Now to Grindle. Ball in behind the net now. Up top, it's Scholes. Scholes takes a poke, takes a cross check. Looks up to Grindle. Grindle takes a look. Ethan Grindle reverses. Takes the hit, takes the contact. Got a quick pass and a nice save there by Sheehan. Off of a quick shot by Stonich, and the Dragons are on the move. It's Villerin. Gets it up to Nagel. Nagel sends it down to Will Nolan. Nolan behind the net to Glass. And Glass gets it to Nagel. Back to Glass. Sits in the hands of Will Nolan, senior captain. Being harassed there behind the net. Nolan looked to get free. Pass comes back to Wyatt Glass. Gets it to Nagel. Ryan Nagel. And a pass comes into the oncoming. That was Tim Blanche who came on the field and collected the pass. Now behind the net, it's Will Nolan. Coming up on 7:15 to go second quarter. Nolan taking some heavy hits there by Markley. Markley just pushing him away, Behind the net it goes. Blanche, Tim Blanche, he's a senior. Holds. Trying to get free. Inside of 7 minutes to go. Blanche turns. Puts a pass out in front, and Jake Mastrangelo makes a huge save, and the Rams come away with the possession. Mastrangelo now. It was Preston Van Fleet who picked it up and gave it back to Mastrangelo. Now the Rams are on the move. So a big save from Mastrangelo. Playing his first season of lacrosse and impressing in the net. Duxbury's got the ball. It's Will Lease. Heralded player. Nagel takes it into the Ram end. We're all tied up at 2. 6:10 to go in the second quarter. So the Dragons maintain possession. It's Rhinesmith. Bowman, Rhinesmith. A little shiver there. Looks to get free. Can't get the shot away. Defended well by Couples and Trodden. Ball comes out up top. Controlled there by Blanche. He steps in, takes a heavy hit and goes down. The ball's loose. So we got a timeout. So Duxbury is called timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Right now, 5:34 to go in the second quarter. We're tied at 2. Goals from Aben and Nagel for the Dragons, and Kane and Helfrich from the Rams. Be right back with you.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
he on the? Can you ask him if we're still doing the break point announcement?
The what?
The break point announcement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay. As we come out of the timeout, MCTV would like to thank the folks at Braid Point for their support of Marshfield Spring Sports. Thank you, Braid Point. Good to have you along for the lacrosse season, softball season, baseball season. Great start to all that today on a beautiful day here at Anderson Field in Marshfield. We're tied at 2, 5:34 to go in the second quarter. Two pretty solid programs from the Keenan division of the Patriot League playing their first game of the year. Every game will matter in a short season. So it's Duxbury in possession. Lemieux carries, just pushed out of play. And it's Nolan, Will Nolan looking to make his move. Sends it behind the net. We got a man free who fires. That was wide glass, fires it, goes up and over. So the Dragons maintain possession for the moment. And they've got it up top. That's John Nagel, one of the captains, with a quick pass and a goal. Second goal of the game for Ryan Nagel. Took a night pass from John Nagel. Nagel to Nagel. So John Nagel sent it over to Ryan Nagel, and Ryan Nagel picks up his second goal of the game. So it's a 3-2 lead for the Dragons in this second quarter, 4:40 to go. Jackson Hanahan. And he comes away with it. Another win for Hanahan. And Duxbury just takes it away. That's Villerin. Sends it over to Donahue. Donahue over to Nagel. He's got 2 goals on the day. Keep an eye on him. Turns, gonna fire. Looks to get loose. Can't get his shot away. Ends up in the hands of Will Nolan. Duxbury sets their play. Nolan spins all the way around, takes a couple of hits. John Nagel fires, and he's got a goal. John Nagel scores from about 10 yards out over the right shoulder of Jake Mastrangelo. So Duxbury has scored 2 goals in short order here in the second quarter. 4-2 for the Dragons. So John Nagel gets his first goal of the year. And got a push going against the Dragons. The Rams have possession. It's Couples. Gets it to Jared Wright. Coming up on 3.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Rams trail by 2. Scholes The ball up top. We're going to have a change in possession now. Dragons on the move. It's Coppola. Coppola's got nobody in front of him and all day to shoot it. He fires. Strangelo gets a piece of it. So Strangelo up to Scholes. Scholes looks to carry. Gets the pass over to Markley. Markley now in the hands of Quackenbush. Brady Quackenbush. Sends it behind the net. All the way out now to Stonich. Holds it. 2:30 to go, second quarter. Rams looking to spread out, get something started, get back in this one, trailing by 2. Duxbury comes away with the turnover. In the hands of Sheehan, the goaltender. Gets it over to Shepler. Shepler back to Sheehan. Sheehan gets it over to Shepler. Shepler's got plenty of room. Gets it over to Nagel. Inside of 2 minutes to go in the half. Nolan. Nagel. Ryan Smith. John Nagel. Sends it behind the net to Nolan. Over to Glass. Nagel holds, 1:21 to go. He steps in. Sends it up top to Ryan Smith. And Ryan Smith's got it to John Nagel. Scored the last one for the Dragons. Sends it up to Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith looks to make his move. Couples on him. Wyatt Glass sends it up top to John Lemieux. Lemieux inside of a minute. 45 seconds to go in the half. Lemieux all the way in. He's going to fire. Off the ground, up in the air. Mastrangelo makes the save. Duxbury comes away with it. Nagel turns, gets in close. Mastrangelo with another save. Jake Mastrangelo becoming a cult hero in his first varsity game. We got a timeout taken by Duxbury. We've got a 2-goal lead. 29 seconds to go in this second quarter.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
All right, coming out of the timeout, Dragons in possession. That's Nolan behind the net. Being watched by Markley. And ball on the ground. And quick shot. He's out of bounds. Dragons maintain possession. Clock moves inside of 10 seconds. Got to move quick. Shot goes. It's going to run out of bounds, and there'll be 4 seconds to go. 4.3. Just got to pass comes out. It's going to go to midfield, and that's how the half's going to end. So after 1 half of play in the first game of the season, Duxbury 4, Marshfield 2. We'll be back for the second half from Anderson Field.
At the end of 1 half of play, the
Thanks for
score
joining
is
us on Marshfield Community
4,
Television.
Marshfield 2.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
As we begin the second half of varsity boys lacrosse action between Duxbury and Marshfield. MCTV's coverage of MHS Fall 2 and Spring Athletics is proudly underwritten by Breakpoint. Thank you to the folks at Breakpoint as we start this second half. Rams trailing by 2 goals, Duxbury 4, Marshfield 2. Goal scorers for Duxbury, Grady Aben. He had 2 from Ryan Nagel and 1 from John Nagel. And for Marshfield, it was Dan Kane who opened the scoring in the first quarter, and then Colby Helfrich who opened the scoring in the second quarter. So the Rams will look to narrow this 2-goal deficit in the second half. Third quarter about to get underway. We finally know who number 19 is for the Dragons, who's been taking every face-off, and we didn't have a name for him. So that is John Tolve. They had a number change since the roster came out this morning. So John Tolve will catch up by saying your name as much as possible here in the second half. David Snow with you on a beautiful Thursday afternoon at Anderson Field on the campus of Marshfield High School, and we're underway. Possession still up for grabs, and it looks like the Rams will come away with it for the moment, and gets whacked away. Still loose, and still loose. Getting further and further away from us and harder to tell who has possession. So the Dragons win possession. It'll be Nagel who's going to carry the ball in. Ryan Nagel has got 2 goals as mentioned in this one. Being pursued by Preston Van Fleet. Now we've got Markley, Mark and Will Nolan. Van Fleet. Pass comes all the way up top now to Rhinesmith. Rhinesmith looks for some open spaces. Delivers the pass. Possession's going to stay with the Dragons. Shot went wide left of Jake Mastrangelo. And Nagel. John Nagel carries, loses possession. Big battle underway, and the Rams come away with it. You got to give the credit to Charlie Castrud there. Dispossessed Nagel. Now the Rams with it. Quackenbush gets it to Couples. Couples finds some open space, turns, gets set. He's got Scholes, got a man on him. Holds on. Rams look to spread it out. Couples sends it over to Moss. Behind the net now to Helfrich. One of the goal scorers for the Rams. Scholes now holds. Ian Scholes turns. Gonna fire. Up off the ground. Save made by Sheehan. Actually, it's Colella. We've had a change in goal for the Dragons. It's Alex Colella. He's a junior. Dragons break it out. 9.5 to go in the third. Coppola sends it down behind the net. Wyatt Glass has it there. Nagel. Wyatt Glass. Nagel. Back to Glass. Duxbury maintaining possession here. Nagel looks to send it to Coppola. Sends it away all the way out to John Nagel. Midfield. Got couples on him. Makes his move. Looking to get free. He's going to fire with the right. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Duxbury possession. Duxbury holding on to a 2-goal lead here in the third quarter. Early stages. Nolan with a nice pass there to Lemieux, who shoots. Jake Mastrangelo equal to the task again. Duxbury maintains possession. Quick shot. So it's Nolan. Nolan just gets it taken away from Markley. Markley takes it away. He's going to carry it himself. Gets it out to midfield. Nice little pass to the couples, but tough possession there, and the Dragons are going to come away with it. It's Will Lease. Lease with the long stick, now in the offensive zone. Gets it to Nolan. We got an offside call that's going to go against Duxbury. So the Rams will take possession. Strangelo handles it. Sends a high pass and it goes out of bounds. Oh, ball's loose on the ground. Big whack there. Couples got a good piece. Allows the Rams to take possession. Mastrangelo. The pass to Couples, who's going to take it himself. Takes a man head on. Just flattens Madigan. Couples just lowered the shoulder. Madigan got the worst of that one. Ethan Grindle. Check that, that was Stonich. Helfrich behind the net. Looking into the sun. Harassed there. Ends up with Couples. Stonich. Stonich holds and has it taken away. Ball's loose. And picked up by Shepler, who sends it back behind to the goaltender, Colella. Alice Colella takes a look up. 6:20 to go, third quarter. And big hit there at midfield. And Duxbury on the move. Quick pass and a big save by Jake Mastrangelo. We got an interference call that goes against the Rams. So it's Nolan. Stands, looks to fire. Just rejected. It's going to be Marshfield ball. Rams defense comes through there. Quackenbush. Brady Quackenbush carries. Takes a pass to Wright. Wright picks it up off the ground. He has it stripped away from him, and now it's loose. .5:38 to go in the third quarter. Rams trail by 2. Brady just going to take it in himself. Quackenbush takes a hit there by Nagel. Holds on. Quackenbush holds. Goaltender from the hockey team. Sends the pass over to Ethan Grindle. Moss back to Grindle. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. It's Couples up top. Couples looks. Quick pass there to Wright, who looks, fakes the shot. And we got a quick turn and a goal. Colby Helfrich with his second of the game. Wright with the pass to Helfrich. Faked the pass back and then turned and fired into the Dragon net. So the lead is halved right there. We go to 4-3. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, 4:52 to be precise. It's going to be Jackson Hanahan in the dot right now and up against Tolve. John Tolve's a sophomore. Hanahan's also a sophomore. Hopefully they'll get to know each other over the next couple years in the Patriot League. And the Rams come away with that win. Stonich with the pass now to Moss. Rams appear energized after getting that first goal of the second half. So it's Ethan Grindle, place kicker from the football team. Over to Couples, also from the football team. Multi-sport athletes all over the field here. Grindle gets it down to Helfrich. She's got 2 on the day. Moss, Chris Moss, the senior, gets it out to Couples. Couple fake shot. Grindle fake shot. He steps. Couples. They look to spread it out. Ian Scholes gonna turn, fires, and a goal! Ian Scholes has tied this one up at 4. 3:53 to go in the third. We are all tied up. We're back again. Battle on, and it's going to be Jackson Henry who comes away with this. Takes a whack there by Nolan. Nice scoop up there. Ball is up in the air. And a big whack there from Ethan Grindle, who separates Ryan Smith from the ball, and Mastrangelo out behind his net. And the Rams come away with it. Now Duxbury back in possession. It's Will Nolan. Nagel holds. 3 minutes to go in the third. Of a tie game, 4-4. First game of the season in the Patriot League for both teams. Neither one taking it easy on the other, that's for sure. Nagel, he's got 2 goals on the day. Sends it up top to Ryan Smith. And back in the hands of Nagel. Oh, check that. To Glass. Glass up top to Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith sends it across to Blanche. Blanche backs up. Now tries to beat his man. Sends a pass in that wasn't easily handled. Mastrangelo comes away with it. Ball is loose, and Mastrangelo is way out of his net, and he's rescued there. We've got a call that's been made. Duxbury will maintain possession. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter of a tie game. Duxbury on the road. Lacrosse powerhouse getting all they can handle today from the Rams. Will Nolan, the senior, sends it up top to Tolve. Lemieux. Lemieux turns, big body. Behind the net. Nolan with a beautiful pass in tight to Wyatt Glass, who flipped it in over his back. Pretty goal for Wyatt Glass off a pass from Nolan. So Duxbury regains its lead at 5-4, 1:32 to go in this third quarter. So Henrahan will move to the middle of the field. And we've got a new man that's going to take the face-off here. It's John Nagel. Nagel against Henrahan. And the ball's loose. And the Rams come away, Dragons come away with it. It's Villerin. Deposits it to Wyatt Glass, who just had the goal for the Dragons. Villerin quickly coming off the field. Glass over to Nagel. Nagel's going to make his move. And sends it. Ball's loose right in the middle. Kicked. Headed out of bounds. It should be Duxbury possession. So it'll be Glass. Gets his pass into Ween. Ween turns and sends it back out to Tolve. John Tolve. He fires and he scores. So gets taken out of the face-off, but scores a big goal to send the Dragons back up by 2. John Tolve. 24 seconds to go, 24.9. It's going to be John Nagel that's going to take the face-off out against Jackson Hennahan. Duxbury 6, Marshfield 4. So right after the Rams climb back to tie this up, Duxbury exerts their authority and takes a 2-goal lead. And coming out of the face-off, ball loose. Picked up by Ethan Couples, who's on the move. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Clock flying down. Jared Wright has the ball taken away from him on a play by Lease. One of the captains here, Will Lease. Ball all the way down, and that's how we're going to wrap up this third quarter. So, eventful third quarter. Rams tied it up on goals from Helfrich and Scholes. And then Duxbury answered with 2 goals of their own from Will Glass, Wyatt Glass, and John Tolve. So after 3, Duxbury 6, Marshfield 4. Be right back for the fourth quarter here from Anderson Field. Thanks for joining us on Marshfield Community Television.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
Okay. Guys, wear down. Makes sense, right? We're back for fourth quarter action. MCTV would like to thank Breakpoint for supporting our coverage of Marshfield High School athletics this season. Thank you, Breakpoint. We begin this fourth quarter, Duxbury with a 2-goal lead, 6-4. Rams able to tie it up with about 4 minutes left in the third, and Duxbury answered with 2 quick goals of their own. And they've got 2-goal lead as we enter this fourth period of play. Battle on, and Duxbury comes away with it. It's Villerin. Gets it to Nagel. Nagel's got 2 on the day, looking for his third. Sends it high and over the net. It's going to be Marshfield possession. So the Rams will look to make something happen as we begin this fourth quarter. Big battle on the far side of the field. It's Duxbury possession. Nagel holds behind the net. Taking a couple of whacks there from Castrud. Nagel gonna send it out to John Nagel. Over to Ryan Smith. Back behind the net there for Will Nolan. Ryan Nagel. Back to Nolan. Back to Wyatt Glass. Wyatt Glass had a goal in the third quarter. And he slips down, he maintains possession, loses possession, steps on the ball, ball's loose. Battle on. And the Rams come away with it. Mastrangelo holds it in the crease. Look to make an outlet. And a little inexperience showing there on the outlet pass. And ball's on the ground. Should be Ram ball, and it is the Rams who come away with it for a second, and then it's just stripped away. Nagel's got it. He's got some space. He's going to look to fire. Up and over the net. It's going to be Duxbury possession. 9:52 to go in this one. Duxbury 6, Marshfield 4. Clock runs. Lemieux Pass in front, hits the post. Quick shot by Wyatt Glass, hit the post. Actually, the shot was by Tolve. Ryan Smith. Tolve. Nagel reels it in, takes a look. Nagel taking a couple of whacks there from Quackenbush. He finds himself free. Nagel. Ryan Smith sends it behind the net. Picked up there by Wyatt Glass. Glass turns, finds him in, and Quackenbush comes away with it. Good defensive play there. Took it away from Nagel. Couples on the run. He gets away from John Nagel. Still on him. Pass in right on the money there to Helfrich. Helfrich holds. He's got 2 on the day, looking for a third. Looks to pass, and it's picked up by Duxbury. And taken away by a trio of Rams. Aiden Healy comes away with it. Gets it to Couples. Jake Reisman holds it. Gets it to Couples. Schultz. Over to Grindle. Back to Schultz. Ian Schultz. Looks. Back to Grindle. Grindle looks. 7:40 to go. Rams trail by 2. Grindle makes his move and fires. Big save and a goal. Right on the doorstep was Colby Helfrich, who bangs home his 3rd of the day. Helfrich off of the rebound, just scooped it up and fired it home. So 3 goals for Helfrich today. First game of the year, way to start a season. We got a 6-5 game, 7.5 minutes to go. So it'll be Nagel, John Nagel, against Jackson Hanahan. And the Rams come away with it. Hanahan's had a good day on the face-off. Pass unable to be retrieved there by Helfrich, and now Duxbury's in possession, looking to get that goal back. Big shot and a goal. Big answer there by Will Lease, senior captain. Did what senior captains do, leads by example. Comes down and just fires one home from about 25 yards out. Remember that one. So the Dragons quickly regain their 2-goal lead. And the Rams are going to come away with this one. Preston Van Fleet, midfield. Helfrich. Couples. Rams, fresh bodies out there. Schultz. Couples. Couples looking, and he's separated from the ball, and it's scooped up there by Shepler, who sends it back behind the net to the goaltender, Colella. And Duxbury calls timeout right after gaining midfield. Duxbury's taking the timeout. 6:26 to go with a 2-goal lead here from Anderson Field and Marshfield. MCTV will provide coverage tomorrow of the Rams softball, the varsity softball squad, as they get underway with a home game against Hingham right across the street here tomorrow at 4. Hope you'll be able to join us for that one live on MCTV. So coming out of the timeout, Dragons in possession. 6:26 to go. They've got a 2-goal lead. 7-5. John Nagel. Pass to Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith looks, he's going to shoot. And he shoots long. Nagel. Ryan Nagel's got 2 on the day. Pass over to Will Nolan. Nolan holds. Looking to set up. Back to Nagel. .5:45 to go in the 4th. 2-goal lead for Duxbury. Looking to add to it. John Nagel. A big shot there from Lemieux. Skips up and out of bounds. Duxbury maintains possession. Wyatt Glass gets it out to Bowman Rhinesmith. Rhinesmith dances around, looks, sends it in behind the net. Lemieux sends it out front, and the ball is loose, and Preston Van Fleet looking to possess it. Takes a heavy hit. There's a big goal there from John Lemieux. Stepped out from behind the net. Just popped it home. 3-goal lead. 4:29 to go. 8-5. Gonna be white ball. Scholes for the Rams. 4:18 to go. Trailing by 3. Gonna have to move quick. Wright with the ball up top. Wright takes a look, spins. Scored the game's first goal way back in the first quarter. Out to Schultz. Ian Scholes steps. Gonna fire. Ball's loose in front. Duxbury's gonna come away with it. The one never really got through. Colella carries it. Finds a man coming through the middle. That's Villerin. Villerin gets it down. Now Duxbury in possession. 3.5 to go. Nolan to Nagel. Back to Nolan. To Nagel. John Nagel holds. Marshfield ball, 2:58 to go. Trailing by 3. Gonna need some late game magic here. Mistrangelo handles. Gets it over to Markley. Jack Markley with a nice pass to Wright, who finds some open space. Wright is on the run. Jared Wright looks to make a short pass, and a goal. Goal scored there by Colby Heffrich. That's his 4th of the day. So we get a penalty call. Goes against Coppola. Rams are a man up, down by 2. 2:39 to go in the 4th. Lease was out there with Henrihan, and the Rams come away with it. Couples takes it at midfield. They're a man up. A big hit out there. A man down for the Dragons. Play goes on. Grindle with a shot. Goes wide. Rams will maintain possession. 2:19 to go. Grindle. Got to take advantage of this man-up situation. Dragons have it packed in. Grindle with Couples. Couples fires. Scores up high. Cuts this down to a 1-goal lead. Couples does what a senior does. Scores a big goal. Captain comes through. 8-7 game. 2:04 to go. Ethan Couples comes through with a big goal. Deposited up high over the right shoulder of the goaltender Colella. So 1-goal game, 2:04, all to play for. Hanrahan looking to work some magic in there. And comes away with it again. Can't say enough about Jackson Hanrahan. Hanahan. Timeout called by the Rams. 1:57 to go. Trailing by 1, looking for an equalizer.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
So for a first game of the season, we can't do much better than this. Perennial powered Duxbury getting all they can handle from the home team today. The Marshfield Rams have making a statement in the Patriot League. They will be a force to be reckoned with. Duxbury's got a 1-goal lead, 8-7. They had a 3-goal lead a couple of minutes ago. And that's been narrowed to 8-7. We're under 2 minutes to go. 1:57. The Rams have possession, an opportunity to equalize. Scholes to Wright. Wright to Couples, who just scored the goal to get us within 1. Ethan Couples, the senior captain. Turns, sends it behind the net. Puck ends out with Aiden Healy. Aiden Healy right to Scholes. Scholes looks, and the ball is loose. And fought for and taken away by Duxbury, who's going to look to break away with 1:18 to go. The Dragons looking to salt this one away. Tove just carries, flips it down to Lemieux. Lemieux, 1:04 to go. It's Nagel. Timeout in the field. 58.6 to go. Duxbury in possession. Coming out of the timeout, Duxbury in possession with a 1-goal lead. We're inside of a minute to go in this one in regulation time. Dragons will look to maintain possession and salt this one away. Rams will look to separate them from the ball and come down the field and tie this one up. As good a game as we could have hoped for in the first game of the season. Nagel being harassed by Preston Van Fleet, giving him all he can handle. 46 seconds to go as Nagel's just content to run this one back. 40 seconds. Nagel just holding on, running this one out. And he got a turnover. 23 seconds to go. We got a man on the move for the Ram. It's Castrud. Castrud with an opportunity for glory. Gets it over to Helfrich. Helfrich to Couples. Couples fires. Duxbury maintains possession. Gonna send it down, 7 seconds to go. Gonna have to send that all the way down. 2-1. This one's gonna end with a 1-goal victory for Duxbury. So that's the way it's gonna end here. A 1-goal game, first game of the season. Appreciative crowd cheering on both clubs. Great effort from the Rams. Gave Duxbury all they can handle. Goals today for the Rams from Kane. We had 4 goals from Helfrich. Schultz and Couples were your goal scorers. And for Duxbury, it was Aben, Ryan Nagel with 2, John Nagel, Wyatt Glass, John Tolve, Lease, and Lemieux. Those are your goal scorers for the victorious Dragons today. Please join us tomorrow at 4 p.m. for Marshfield High School varsity softball action. And thank you for joining us today. I'd like to thank the folks at Braden Point for their underwriting of this broadcast. We will be signing off. David Snow, final score, Duxbury 8, Marshfield 7.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.